And one thing that we forget in this, we shouldn't forget, of course, in this very difficult parliament for the government and the opposition, is I think, Adam, and you'll probably correct me, we have normally about 12 by-elections a year or so. So soon enough, we're going to get some evidence about whether Vince has reinvigorated the Lib Dem by-election fighting machine.
Well, we do normally have by-elections, although they're becoming rarer. And oddly, there's this odd thing that they tend to be, MPs who die in office tend to be Labour. We haven't worked out.
Yes.
Which makes it weird.
Yeah.
But Brexit is behind all of this. Where are people on Brexit now? Still split.
We've got some more data coming out next week on it, so I can't go on that now. But basically, we still aren't seeing any movement. We've got rising consumer anxiety about inflation. Obviously, real wages have now started slipping back after a period last year where they were gaining. So I think we'll see, but we're still in this phony war. Economic confidence is falling sharply,
Brexit is behind
but it hasn't yet really, I think, changed anybody's point of view. And I think the one side both Remainers and Brexiteers have to remember is that this isn't all about rationality. This is about emotion on both sides.
Any evidence that it would help the Conservatives to have a new leader?
I think all of those questions are very speculative. We never know how, and we can ask those speculative questions, and pollsters do, but quite frankly, you never know until they're actually in office what's going to happen.
Who would be, with the public, the favourites to be the next Conservative
potentially
leader?
Boris Johnson, because of just name recognition. But I think, again, as I say, it's quite likely that the next leader of the Conservative Party will be somebody that is not a household name.
But, I saw one poll, I don't think it was yours, showing that Philip Hammond, who many people see as the sort of the bus candidate if anything went wrong and the chance to take over, amongst the public, has very low ratings.
I mean, remember, we've been asking about somebody called Stuart Lewis. I don't know if he's watching. Hello, Stuart. Stuart used to be an employee of Morrie's in the old days, and every few years we'd ask, which of these cabinet members do you know? We'd put Stuart Lewis on the list, and we will continue doing so. And typically, about a quarter of the British public think that Stuart's in the cabinet, just showing that when you get all these answers about which ones do you like, which ones do you know, that there's a bit of noise in the data, I think.
And Boris is just very visible.
Yes.
Thank you very much indeed, Ben Page. Good to see you. The weather.
As a warm day ends in Africa, delicious aromas fill a steamy evening in Asia.
Wet and windy conditions over much of Ireland, Northern Ireland and Western Britain will edge into central parts later, but the north and east will be mainly dry and sunny. It'll be reasonably warm in the southeast, cooler in the north and in the rain. Wales and southwest England will see prolonged rain with the potential for localised flooding, giving way to sunshine and more scattered showers this afternoon. Northwest and central England and southwest Scotland will get patchy outbreaks, becoming heavier and more prolonged. Elsewhere, Ireland will see frequent heavy showers, but northern